Hey, NCC family, so good to be with you as we take a few moments to remember and reflect on the events of Good Friday, the night that marks the betrayal, the arrest, the crucifixion, the death of Jesus of Nazareth. You know, on that night, Jesus, he experienced the most raw of human emotions: apprehension, abandonment, betrayal, isolation. He faced verbal assault and false accusations and mockery and insult. He endured brutal beating and incomprehensible suffering. The writer of Hebrews would later record that we have a God who is well acquainted with the deepest pain of the human experience. Now, during our time together, the band will lead us in songs of praise and songs of lament, songs of doubt and disorientation. And I want to encourage you to just make your space ready and be mindful of the postures that you could take to fully enter into that expression of worship. We'll then listen to the words of the last moments of Jesus' life on earth as recorded by the gospel writers. And in those moments, I encourage you, perhaps just close your eyes and allow those words to ignite your imagination, to captivate your heart and your mind. And then at the end, we'll celebrate communion together. And so maybe take a moment to gather some elements, the bread and the wine, some juice and crackers, so we can celebrate that moment together. Now, let's rewind the clock 2,000 years ago to the city of Jerusalem. And the air is ripe with tension as the people are living under Roman occupation, but also celebrating the Passover, and therefore living in great anticipation of a God who once delivered them. Let's go back to a night 2,000 years ago, right before the world went dark.
How can I say it as well when my voice can barely speak? How can I sing you a song in the midst of suffering? Jesus, will you meet me here? Let your peace wash over me. I need you now more than ever, and teach my voice to sing. My God is still in control, and still He reigns on His throne. Though mountains may tremble and sea billows roll, I sing it is well with my soul. My God is still in control. Oh, you have not left me alone, though the world has let me down. All of my sorrow and pain, I will trade them for a crown. And thank you for staying with me when the night was closing in. Whatever my life, you are still God. I will sing again. My God is still in control, and still He reigns on His throne. Though mountains may tremble and sea billows roll, I sing it is well with my soul. My God is still in control. He's still in control. We believe, oh God, may tremble and sea billows roll, I'll say it is well with my soul. My God is still in control. My God is still in control.
Jesus said to his disciples, "The Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected by the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law. And he must be killed, and on the third day be raised to life." Then he said to them all, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves, take up their cross daily, and follow me."
Judas, one of the 12 disciples, arrived with a crowd of men armed with swords and clubs. They'd been sent by the leading priest and the elders of the people. The betrayer, Judas, had given them a prearranged signal. "You will know which one to arrest when I greet him with a kiss." So Judas came straight to Jesus. "Greetings, Rabbi," and gave him the kiss. Jesus said, "My friend, go on and do what you've come for." Then they grabbed Jesus and arrested him.
They took Jesus to the high priest's home where the leading priests, the elders, and the teachers of religious law had gathered. And meanwhile, Peter followed him at a distance and went right into the high priest's courtyard. There he sat with the guards, warming himself by the fire, and inside, the leading priests and the entire high council were trying to find evidence against Jesus so that they could put him to death, but they couldn't find any. Many false witnesses spoke against him, but they contradicted each other. And finally, some men stood up and gave this false testimony. "We heard him say, 'I will destroy this temple made with human hands, and in 3 days I will build another made without human hands.'" But even then, they didn't get their story straight. Then the high priest stood up before the others and asked Jesus, "Well, aren't you going to answer these charges? What do you have to say for yourself?" But Jesus was silent and made no reply. Then the high priest asked him, "Are you the Messiah, the Son, the Blessed One?" "I am."
Very early in the morning, the religious establishment, the entire high council, they met to discuss their next steps. They bound Jesus, led him astray, and took him to Pilate, the governor. And Pilate asked Jesus, "Are you the king of the Jews?" Jesus replied, "You've said it." Then the leading priests kept accusing him of many crimes. And baffled, Pilate asked, "Aren't you going to answer them? What about all these charges they're bringing against you?" Jesus said nothing.
Then the governor's soldiers took Jesus into the praetorium and gathered the whole company of soldiers around him. They stripped him and put a scarlet robe on him and then twisted together a crown of thorns and set it on his head. They put a staff in his right hand. They knelt in front of him and mocked him. "Hail, King of the Jews!" They spit on him. They took the staff and struck him again and again. After they mocked him, they took off the robe and put his clothes back on him.
Pilate went outside again and said to the people, I'm going to bring him out to you now, but understand this, that I do not find him guilty. Then Jesus came out wearing that crown and the purple robe. Pilate, presenting Jesus before a small crowd, said, "Here's the man." And when they saw him, the corrupt leaders and the temple guards began shouting, "Crucify him!
Crucify him!"
Jesus, I'm sorry about last night. Jesus, we both know I tried. Jesus, feels like the world's in pieces. I'm sure you got your reasons, but I have my doubts. Jesus, I have my doubts. Everything that's right feels wrong, and all of my belief feels gone, and the darkness in my heart is so strong. Can you reach me here in the silence, singing these broken songs? Been looking for the light for so long, but the pain goes on and on and on. Can you reach me here in the silence? Ooh. Jesus, what a week we've had. Jesus, has the world gone mad? Jesus, feels like the world's in pieces. I'm sure you got your reasons, but I've got my doubts. Jesus, I've got my doubts. Jesus, I've got my doubts. Yeah, when everything that's right feels wrong, and all of my belief feels gone, and the darkness in my heart is so strong. Can you reach me here in the silence, singing these broken songs? Been looking for the light for so long, but the pain goes on and on and on. Can you reach me here in the silence? Are you there? Can you hear me? Do you care? Are you near me? 'Cause I'm scared and I'm weary. Are you there? Can you hear me? Are you there? Can you hear me? Do you care? Are you near me? 'Cause I'm scared and I'm weary. Are you there? When everything that's right feels wrong, and all of my belief feels gone, and the darkness in my heart is so strong. Can you reach me here in the silence, singing these broken songs? Been looking for the light for so long, but the pain goes on and on and on. Can you reach me in the silence? Can you reach me here in the silence? I have my doubts.
and they went out to a place called Golgotha, a place of the skull. The soldiers gave him wine mixed with bitter gall, and when he tasted it, he refused to drink it. And after they nailed him on the cross, the soldiers gambled for his clothes by throwing dice. Then they sat around and kept guard as he hung there. A sign was fastened to the cross above Jesus' head, announcing the charge against him, and it read, "This is Jesus, King of the Jews." 2 revolutionaries were crucified with him, one on his right and one on his left.
Bloodied, broken, mocked. Jesus said, "Father, forgive them. They don't even know what they're doing." One of the criminals hanging beside Jesus scoffed, "So you're the Messiah, aren't you? Prove it. How about you go save yourself, and while you're at it, us too?" But the other criminal protested, "Don't you fear God? Even when you've been sentenced to die? We deserve to die for our crimes, but this man has done nothing wrong." Then he said, "Jesus, remember me when you enter into your kingdom." And Jesus said, "I assure you, today you'll be with me in paradise."
Seek the Lord while you can find him. Call on him now while he is near. Let the wicked change their ways and banish the very thought of doing wrong. Let them turn to the Lord, that he may have mercy on them. Yes, turn to our God, for he will forgive generously.
You were near, though I was distant, disillusioned, I was lost and insecure. Still mercy fall for my attention. You were waiting at the door. Then I let you in. Trading your life for my offenses, for my redemption, you carried all the blame. Breaking the curse of our condition, yes, perfection took our place. When only love could make a way, you gave your life in a beautiful exchange. My burdens erased, my life forgiven. There is nothing that can take this love away. My only desire and sole ambition is to love you just the same. Oh,
Holy is your name. With everything I've got, my heart will sing how I love you. Holy are you, God. Holy is your name. With everything I've got, my heart will sing how I love you, how I love you. Holy are you, God. Holy is your name. With everything I've got, my heart will sing how I love you. Oh, I love you. Holy are you, God. Holy is your name. With everything I've got, my heart will sing how I love you. Holy are you, God. Holy is your name. With everything I've got, my heart will sing how I love you.
Standing near the cross were Jesus' mother and his mother's sister, Mary and Mary Magdalene. When Jesus saw his mother standing there beside the disciple he loved, he said to her, "Dear woman, here's your son." And to that disciple he said, "Here's your mother." From then on, the disciple took her into his home.
So now I am giving you a new commandment. Love each other. Just as I have loved you, you should love each other. Your love for one another will prove to the world that you are my disciples.
He has told you, O man and O woman, what is good. What does God require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, to walk humbly with our God. For love is patient, love is kind. Love is not boastful or proud, jealous or rude. It doesn't demand its own way. It's not irritable, and it keeps no records of doing wrong. It does not rejoice about injustice, but it rejoices whenever the truth wins out. Love never gives up, never loses faith. It's always hopeful, always endures. Jesus knew that his mission was now finished. And to fulfill the scriptures, he said, "I'm thirsty."
I am forgotten, as though I were dead. I have become like broken pottery, for I hear many whispering, terror on every side. They conspire against me and plot to take my life. But I trust in you, Lord. I say you are my God. My times are in your hands. Deliver me from the hands of my enemies. From those who pursue me, let your face shine on your servant and save me in your unfailing love.
Lost, everything is lost, and everyone I loved before is gone. Alone, like the coming of the frost, and a cold winter's chill in my stony heart. And where were you in all that I've hoped for? And where were you in all that I've dreamed? Came crashing down in shambles around me. You were on the cross. Pain, could you take away the pain? If I find someone to blame, would it make my life seem easier? Alone, all my friends are asleep, and I can't find anyone to stay awake with me. And where were you when sin stole my innocence? And where were you when I was ashamed? Hiding in a life I wish I'd never made. You were on the cross. My God, my God, all alone, all alone. You were on the cross. You died for us, all alone, all alone. You were on the cross, victorious, all alone, all alone. You were there in all of my suffering. You were there in doubt and in fear. I'm waiting on the dawn to reappear.
At noon, darkness fell across the whole land until 3 o'clock. And about 3 o'clock, Jesus called out with a loud voice, my God, why have you forsaken me?"
My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me? So far from my cries of anguish? My God, I cried out by day, but you don't answer. By night, I find no rest. Yet you are enthroned as the Holy One. You are the one Israel praises. In you, our ancestors put their trust. They trusted, and you delivered them. To you, they cried and were saved. In you, my God, they trusted and they were not put to shame.
So Christ has now become the high priest over all the good things that have come. He has entered that greater, more perfect tabernacle in heaven, which was not made by human hands and is not part of this created world. With his own blood, not the blood of goats or calves, he entered the most holy place once for all time and secured our redemption forever.
By this time, it was about noon, and darkness fell across the whole land until about 3 o'clock. The light from the sun was gone, and suddenly, in the sanctuary, the temple was torn down in the middle, and Jesus said, "Father, I entrust my spirit into your hands."
A jar of sour wine was sitting there. So they soaked a sponge in it, put it on a hyssop branch, and then held it to his lips. When Jesus had tasted it, he said, "It is finished." Then he bowed his head and released his spirit.
Savior, I come, quiet my soul. Remember, redemption's hand, where your blood was spilled for my ransom. Everything I once held dear, I count it all as lost. Lead me to the cross where your love poured out. Bring me to my knees, Lord, I lay me down. Rid me of myself, I belong to you. Oh, lead me to the cross, to the cross. You were as I tempted
close our time with communion, I don't know how this moment translates for you at home. I'm in an empty theater, which is symbolic of the kind of absence that all of us have felt at different times throughout this year. We're Easter people living in a Good Friday world. And I know that's something that we just live into, but if we're honest, it's been a Good Friday year. In the middle of World War II, Dietrich Bonhoeffer said, "To me, the idea of a God who suffers with is the most convincing idea and argument of Christianity." Good Friday is this apex of the most extreme forms of love and suffering. As we take communion together, I want to invite you, where you're at, to receive the love of a God who suffers with. On the night that he was betrayed, Jesus took the bread, and after he blessed it, he broke it, and he said, "This is my body, which has been broken for you. As often as you take this, do this in remembrance of me." Let's take the bread together. The same way, following supper, Jesus took the cup and he said, "This cup represents the blood of my new covenant. As often as you take this, do this in remembrance of me." Let's take the cup together. Father, as we close this time, as we long for Easter, as we long now for the resurrection, we stay right here. We experience the power of your love in this moment. Would your Spirit just manifest yourself where we are? Jesus, we close with the words that you invited us to pray. You said, "Let your words be few." And so with that, would you join me in the Lord's Prayer? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Peace be with you.